I just uploaded the last video and even forgot to put the background music. It was a sign that the video wasn't ready because I was a little too nice to Pokimane. Hi Poki, I am pretty sure you will never see this video. Why would you want to see a small channel like this? Who cares? You will probably miss the point that I want to make anyway. So what is my point? Pokimane did an oopsie poopsie. She accidentally showed some nudity in her live streams. It breaks Twitch's rules and she should be banned for a few days at least. Twitch will never do that because the rules are not made for the big streamers. She could have seen the video in a different window to make sure it's okay. Was it so hard for her to verify at least for 5 seconds to see if the video is okay? She said about It's a Gundam the same thing. Was it so hard for him to search for 40 seconds to find out if everything is okay? Or something like that. Well, Poki, you didn't do the thing that you told him to do. The difference is that he didn't break any rules. He just made fun of some fake tweets. Because of this, he may not get other important sponsors, and it was very easy for a small channel like him with 400k followers to lose everything, especially if your Twitch fans and your 5 million YouTube subscribers decided to attack him trying to protect you. So my point is that even if he made fun of some fake tweets, he still was close to losing everything, and maybe he even lost some future sponsors, or people think he is just some guy that hides behind an avatar. Again, you can find out how he looks. He doesn't hide it. He just wants to make these videos with a 3D avatar that's still work in progress, and until now he just used his voice, nothing else. He's trying stuff out to make everything more fun on his channel. Pokimane does not know him and didn't take the time to know who he is. She just saw some thumbnails and titles and that's all. She thinks she knows who he is and what he does. Now let's talk about Pokimane. She has a lot of money. No matter if she's banned from a platform, she will still make easy money on another platform, and sponsors will still sponsor her because they make money from her. What I'm saying is that she's too big to fail. She made a mistake that it's against Twitch rules, but she isn't even banned for 1 second. It's a Gundam made fun of a fake tweet. That's not illegal, but he was close to losing everything. This is why Pokimane is a fucking hypocrite, and I'm sure she doesn't think she did something wrong when attacking It's a Gundam or his sponsors. But it's not a big deal if she did an oopsie poopsie.
Hey! Oopsie poopsie! Aww.
So for her, this is no big deal, but for It's a Gundam, it could have meant losing everything that he worked on so many years. Now let us go to the next story. H3H3 Productions versus Keemstar. I hate what kind of person he is. More exactly, he loves drama. He loves to create it just so he can make money from it. That's my opinion of him, and I just don't want to see videos made by him. But today I saw his video in H3H3 video. I'm subscribed to H3H3 since they were a very small channel, but I think this time Ethan fucked up. In the H3H3 video, Ethan made it clear why Keemstar is a very disgusting human by showing what Keemstar did in the past. My problem is when he attacked Keemstar's sponsor, just like Pokimane did. What the fuck, dude? Why make his sponsor drop him? Let the companies sponsor who they want. They know pretty well what kind of people they sponsor, and you should not buy the products from the company if you don't like who they are sponsoring. But in my opinion, it's a very shitty thing to do if you want to make the company drop the sponsorship just because you hate what that person does or did. Why? Because all the Karens and all the sheep will try to take justice in their own hands and attack without using their brains. I will say something that will make many people hate me. Fuck all the idiots who acted like a Karen by attacking the sponsors. So what now? We are all pro censorship and want to talk to the manager? I get it. Keemstar doesn't deserve to make any money from what he does. This means that we can start attacking every company that supports somebody we don't like. Companies are created to make money, so stop pretending like they care. Most of the companies underpay people, overwork people, sell you stuff that can destroy your health, or even support factories that treat people like slaves, just so they can make more money. So you are okay with companies that do that. Very big companies. But if they support a shitty YouTuber, then that's when you draw the line. So we are against people who act like a Karen, but it's okay when we decide to act just like a Karen. And the way that we want to stop Keemstar from making shitty stuff is acting just like Keemstar. So you stop a bad guy by doing the same thing as him. I saw H3H3 video, and yes, my first reaction will be to do anything possible to destroy everything Keemstar is on YouTube, to ban him, to make him lose everything, every sponsor that he has. But after I calmed down, I thought his sponsors know very well who they support. You don't give a lot of money to someone to represent your image and not know who they are and what they do. They just make more money that way. They just make money from him. That's the only reason companies support somebody, to make money. The companies don't support somebody just because they're a good person and because they want to give them money. They don't really care. They just support people that make money for them. So what now? We tell companies to not make money anymore, to support only the people that are good, that we want, that don't make money in exchange? I'm not saying that the companies that support Keemstar can find better people that can make them even more money and a better image. I'm saying that we should not act like the people who censorship movies and games just because somebody said something offensive or did something that triggered somebody. My point here is that companies are made to make money and we should never see them as friends. Sure, companies can donate money, they can support good people, but they exist to make money. Don't get me wrong, I am happy that Keemstar lost G Fuel sponsorship, but the way that he lost it is very shitty. For real now, you need Ethan from H3H3 to tell you what to do. Keemstar did shitty things for many years, but only when Ethan told you to attack G Fuel, you all did it like happy little sheep. Maybe I'm a little too harsh with you all, but I think the best way to show how Keemstar is a bad person is to show it every time he fucks up. This is why people love Content Cup. It showed how shitty some people are and maybe made them change, or at least made people see why it's not okay to support them. But it's never okay to spam companies to stop supporting people we don't like. What if people attack Ethan's sponsors because he said the N-word? People already started doing this. Even Kramer from Seinfeld lost everything because he said the N-word. So why not other people? Why apply the rules only to the people we don't like? Doesn't that thing make us hypocrites? We dislike it when YouTube, Twitter, Twitch does this to the people we love, but it's okay now because it's somebody we hate? I'm not okay when Pokimane did that to It's a Gundam. So why would I be okay now when Ethan does this to Keemstar? This video was not made to make people feel bad or good about what they did or didn't do. I just want us to think if this is what we want for the future. that we are starting to be okay with doing stuff like this, but only when it's something we don't like. This is like when PewDiePie was robbed and some people were happy about it, because they didn't like PewDiePie. Most of us disagree and think it's a very shitty thing to be happy because PewDiePie was robbed. But what if Keemstar is robbed? Is it okay to act exactly like the guys that were happy when PewDiePie was robbed? I think it's still not okay, even if I don't care about Keemstar. What's next? We start to find everybody on the internet that has a sponsor and did something wrong? The best thing that we can do is to not subscribe to him, to ignore him, and when he does something bad and lies, we expose him for the snake that he is. Show more love to the people you want to see more, and show the lies and bad stuff that the other people make. But it's up to every person and company to decide who they want to support or not. If you agree or think that I am wrong, or you just want to add more to the conversation, please add a comment below.
No matter what happens, Ridge is going to be more likely to be more careful and more restrictive about the type of videos that their ads go on and the type of creators that they work with. Thus, Pokimane's brittle eggshell of an ego has cost many other creators the opportunity to earn a livelihood because she got her fees hurt. Now, I was talking to It's a Gundam yesterday, and I didn't, or actually it was 2 days ago, I didn't say anything about it because I didn't know if he had made it public, but it turns out that he had made it public. And yes, indeed, he has said, between you and me, I was in talks to do something with, and I'm going to redact the company's name because in the video, he didn't give their name, right before all this stuff happens. And now that's over. That sure would have been a nice opportunity for him. So it looks like